Hello, my beloved Gemini, and hi Gemini. Thank you for joining me. If you want to book me for a reading, you'll find my email listed in the description box below. And I offer all and any types of readings, including FaceTime, video call, Zoom call, one-on-one readings, okay? If you're interested, once again, email will be found below in the description box for you. So this will be a reading for you, whatever comes out for Gemini, okay? Whatever comes out for you, beloved. Let's see what's happening. Let's see whatever comes out. Okay. We have the World. So, okay, with this World card, Gemini, I'm getting like, you are having a particularly, the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. It's like you have a particularly different relationship with the world. And what I mean by that is, people don't look at you the same way they look at anybody else. You kind of have this distinctive way that lies upon your energy. It's like, there is something in the way you do it that screams individuality. So I'm getting with this World card, a lot of people are going to be acknowledging you, acknowledging your gifts, acknowledging your presence, acknowledging your energy. Like you're going to get some form of credits within the space or aspect of your life that you needed. Okay, you're gonna get the credit that you need, the credit that you know you deserve also, because I'm getting Gemini, you're very skilled, you're very talented, okay, and I feel like the world has been avoiding that for a long time, or the world has not acknowledged that for a long time, or, you know, you've just not been given the reputation and the credits that you deserve. So I'm getting that the world is about to see what you are made of, and I feel like also you're about to be recognized for something here. It's like if people were taking something that was yours and making it theirs, you're gonna get that credit in whatever way. Like if you've always had this inkling within yourself about a certain individual, and you were always like, you know what, there's something off about this person, I just don't know what it is, I can't put my finger on it. It's that season for you to kind of see it. Like you're going to be able to see what you were feeling this whole time. It's going to be like a whole lot of confirmations, okay? I'm also getting, go out more in nature, spend more time in nature. The more you spend time inside, is the more you deprive yourself of the goodness that's waiting outside for you. Okay, so we have the 7 of Cups, 2 of Cups. So, Gemini. Okay, so I'm getting, you might be the talk of the town right now. Exactly. The Queen of Wands is calling me. You might be the talk of the town. Like, I feel like a lot of people have your name in their mouths. A lot of people have something to say about you. A lot of people are conversing, sharing conversations about you. It's like a talk of the town. It's like with this seven of Pentacles, people spend a lot of time speaking about you. People spend a lot of time keeping tabs on you, or keeping eyes on you, or trying to find out something about you, or whatever they can, you know. And I feel like you have this way of handling things that it's like so graceful and so elegant and so, it's like a skilled finesse or a skilled finesser. That's you. It's like you know how to handle your business and you know how to handle yourself. And this is something that people lack. They don't have that self-understanding and self-knowing. Like people are just floating and they don't even know themselves. So I feel like because of the relationship you have with yourself, you're not going to be caught in a compromising position. You are going to avoid that at all times. And I feel like avoid this, because I feel like, okay, there might be some petty energies. Okay, the 7 of Pentacles showed itself. So it showed itself again, which is telling me that it's like people are jealous, people are envious of how life has been going for you, because people are out just struggling, Gemini. People don't have money, people don't have security. People don't have what you have. It doesn't have to be just money and security. They don't have what you have, okay? And it's an everyday reminder, because every time they see you, it's just a declaration of like how life is going for you, because the life you live is not the life that anybody else lives. And because of that, because of who you are, you're different. You carry a different energy. A lot of people don't like that because they don't have that within themselves. And so they find themselves in a state of dwelling, and they start to envy you and hate you because they envy you. Hate you because they don't want to be inspired by you. They don't want to look at you like that, you know? But it's always the case, you understand? It's like, it comes with being a Gemini. People don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit and give you your credit. But I'm getting, that is what is going to happen. Because I'm getting a lot of people might have been discrediting you, like biting your swag in any way, work, play, business, like in any aspect of your life. There could be an individual even here that is trying to be like you. It's like somebody is developing themselves in such a way that they feel like it would resemble you or how you are. This is great. Oh, this is wild. It's like, it's in a way of like it started off small. Like this person would kind of like monitor you in any way that they can. This could be somebody you used to see frequently. This could be somebody who has access to seeing you in some way, shape, or form. Of course, example, social media. This is somebody whom you could see regularly at a spot, a public setting you always go to. You understand? This is somebody that has once upon a time experienced you in some way, shape, or form. And that experience that they shared of you is something that they're struggling to forget. It's like this person wishes that they had what you had. It's almost to the point of like, it's like a child at the age of 7 saying, I want to be a doctor when I grow up. Well, clearly you know it's just what you want and that at that time in your life. And it seems possible because of the reality the child is living in. It seems possible, but real life is different. You understand? When they grow up, it's a different experience and it's a different reality. But in the reality of that moment of the child saying, this is what I want, and them having that dream, that's the energy that is resembling this person. They have, it's like this is the type of person that lives in their head a lot. Like they spend a lot of time in their head, and they somewhat think things are going to always turn out the way they think, and it's never the case. And I feel like this person has this unhealthy attachment, even a little bit of a obsession or fixation. It's like a constant, like kind of constantly in your business. It's like this person cannot get enough of you. They want to know everything about you, and they want to do it the way you do it. They want to have it the way you have it. It's immature energy, it's childish, but I find it hilarious. You know, it says a lot about where you are at in your life at this time when things like these start happening. It might have been like that in the past a little bit for some of you, but now it's going to be on a different scale. It's like you're going to really see it, or you're going to find out about it. You understand? There's going to be like a difference between then and now, because there is a difference between who you were then and who you are now. So your experiences are going to be different, Gemini. It tells me that you're at a different place in your life. It tells me that you are kind of having a different kind of influence. I feel like some of you have been praying for or manifesting a different reach, like a higher reach, an increase in your reach. You know, God must spread your reach. I feel like that has been in your prayers, and I feel like that has been in your thoughts or your desires, and I feel like that is what is manifesting itself in your life. But this is just one of the ways that it's happening. You're being called to kind of take humor in it. Don't dissect it into something deep, bad, spiritual. Nah, it's like there's life outside of your life. So always just remember that and enjoy the other life. You know, things are not as deep as your life is or as you are. So it's you and your experiences that are deep. But the world itself, it's not a deep place. People they just be on some other, you know. So it's kind of like take humor in it and laugh about it, because it's really not deep at all. Okay, so congratulations, because your reach is spreading. A lot of communication about you. A lot of people seeing the need to kind of speak about who you've become, you know. A lot. It's like a lot. So find humor in it, Gemini. Okay. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. It might be a little annoying for some of you because I know some of you are very, very strict when it comes to things of that sort, or strict with yourself and your energy. But don't be too hard on yourself about this, because it's not deep at all, you know. Okay, I'm pulling a different energy here. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Chariot, and we have the Title card, the Tarot card. Okay, so Gemini, I feel like if you are a feminine, there are a lot of feminines that envy you. If you are a feminine, there are a lot of women that they kind of always find themselves in a place where they might not like you for some reason. And the reason being that you carry a different kind of energy that they don't understand. It's like, you know, when you see a certain woman, you get this, like, there's this respect that oozes off of them that you are kind of in that moment in tune with. It's like a trance. It's like when you see somebody, you immediately have this emotion that is evoked in you to kind of like respect them, even if you don't know them. That's the power of that energy. Somebody that carries that energy. And I feel like most Geminian women, they carry that powerful energy. They're able to kind of change the atmosphere of a room with a smile. Like, that's powerful. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is the kind of energy that you are currently embodying. And I feel like even you uploading a picture on the internet, a video, something of yours that is being seen publicly, even in a workplace, restaurant, a cafe, like whatever, you name it, people experiencing you tend to never forget you. Like, you'll always be remembered. If you go back to that place again, they won't forget that it's you. They'll remember that you came before. So I see that your energy is being enhanced. So back then, it could have been like, it was easier to ignore you and pretend not to see, and pretend to hide the fact that people, they actually like you, or, you know, people tend to pretend that they're not inspired by you. They hide how they feel about you. Well, I feel like now you're in the season of revelation. People are kind of going to be revealing themselves to you. It's not your season of revelation in a way that it's not spiritual. I feel like I need to say that so you understand where you should stand with this. It's kind of like this, like, it's like you make it big and you become famous, right? If you want to do that. But let's say, picture somebody famous, because they're famous, they have a different influence in the world. Because they're famous. So if they were to walk into a certain environment, people would receive that person differently because of who they've established themselves to be in this world. And I feel like that's exactly what's happening with you. It's like God has redeemed and restored you in such a way that people cannot, it's like you are not who you used to be, and you know that. You recognize the shifts, you recognize the changes in yourself, you recognize your life as a whole. And because of what God has done, the world is going to receive you differently. You are not going to get the same energy from the world anymore. So there's going to be a change in that, and it's going to be very clear to you. And what I mean by it's going to be very clear to you, it's going to be right in front of your face. Like, you might see somebody who's extremely fixated on you in such a way that they find you inspiring, or they really just admire you in such a way. And you might see that maybe they might dress like you or try to, you know, there might be something of yours that resembles, no, there might be something of theirs that resembles you, and it's purposely so. So you're being called like in situations like those. That's just one of them. It's just speaking about how the growth of your reach and your influence in the world and in people in general. You have a bigger influence on people, you have a bigger impact on people. And in those experiences, be mindful and be present. Be mindful of the fact that this is who you are now. And this is the gift that has been bestowed upon you, a blessing, if you ask me. You know, you can do a lot of good because of that. And, you know, so you are being called to find humor in things again. Like, stop taking things so seriously, because you're going to find yourself in a place of like loneliness. You're going to find yourself in a place of trying to be bitter, like, you know, because it's like you're always going to feel, or you're going to find like yourself in pressure all the time, and you just like stuck up because you're not letting go and you're not accepting things. You need to accept things. You need to understand where you stand in things so that you may be able to accept them. You know, so understand where you stand in things now. Things are different. You're not the same. Things are never going to be the same. It's like, it's a different life. It's a different world. So it needs a different approach from you. So stop taking things in such a way that is so deep, you know, because you are a deep person, but that doesn't mean the world is deep. People are just being people. So understand that. That's where you stand. People just being people, and just take it like that and move on with your life, you know. And I thank you for your time. That was your whatever comes out reading for you, Gemini. If you're interested in booking me, I offer any and all types of readings. My email will be listed in the description box below. I also now offer FaceTime, video call, Zoom call, one-on-one readings if you're interested in those. And I'm saying you nothing but love, my dear Gemini. Bye.